Mafia podcast, yo, this raw. Rob, man, Ryan taking over the mic. There are a few sports and the stories they play. Rocking the house, we're taking flight. Turn it out loud, let's amplify. Podcast moving, reaching to the sky. Crank up the volume, here it's reunite. Join the ride, we won't deny.
G'day guys, welcome back to the show. We're your hosts. I'm Bakes.
And I'm Sarge. There you
We
go.
are the Bearded Mafia, and we're episode 64. I was going to say 46 then. Jesus.
Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64.
Oh, that takes me back.
And tonight's subject is going to be about the AFL, the weekend's games that have just gone past.
Yes. Yep.
Round 2.
No, season that large so far. Fucking.
It's not great for tippers, I know that. 'Cause I'm not having fun at all.
Oh, I rarely have a good opening round or two, but I'm not in tips this year, thankfully. But if I was, I'd be in a world of trouble, I think. So.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Kenny about it the other night, and I said, these are the rounds that you need to try and get some of those lucky tips. And like, if you have been tipping like certain fucking teams, you'd be getting those lucky tips, but I haven't been.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
The start of the years is like, you sort of, I roll on from last year in my mind. Like,
Yeah, same. Yeah, exactly right.
oh, well, they were good last year and they were shit. So you're always expecting someone to improve and all of that sort of stuff. So it's just taking a guess as to who it is. But it's just so up and down at the minute. I mean, where are we at? What have we got? 4 teams that are undefeated. That's it after 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
Wow. That's unreal.
Mm.
And there's like, I reckon there's 4 that haven't won a game.
Yeah. Yeah, or 5.
5?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5.
Oh, that's unreal.
Mm.
Well, that's like the Sydney and Freo game. I had Sydney picked all week, and then it wasn't until that afternoon where I'm like, had a feeling that Freo might knock them off. Oh, I was so disappointed in myself. Like, why would I change my fucking tip?
Well, they had him covered for a fair while. The tip was looking good for most of the game.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. And then I thought about it, and I thought, Sydney are too good to lose 3 in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And they'll build into their season, I reckon, because there's some of their stars still aren't playing real good.
Yeah.
Isaac Heaney's only just going.
Apparently they had one hell of a pre-season.
Yeah.
So they're probably, like a lot of the coaches say, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't draw conclusions from the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Although I've got a pretty precise reading on my team, is that we're as unpredictable as ever.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be very interesting to see what they do this year.
Untippable. Like, I don't know. It's the same as every fucking year with them.
Yeah, I'm like that with most teams already. Like, I'm already thinking, like, I don't know how I'm going to tip them again. Like, Carlton, I don't want to tip them again because I've tipped them for the last fucking couple of weeks in a row, and they've let me down.
They look like they got some pretty distinct problems that if they can solve them, they're a good team. They got good players. They got a couple of distinct problems. They can't kick goals for one. They can't. Yeah. They can't score and they can't move the ball properly.
Yeah, I don't think Kerno was ready to come back on the weekend. He looked all out of sorts.
Yeah, I mean, it always takes especially tall forwards. They don't generally slot straight back in and just rip the game apart. They do take a couple of weeks after an injury normally.
Oh yeah, that's right.
if they can get their ball movement working properly, they're just turning the ball over a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, well, after 2 rounds, the first round was pretty shocking with the Eagles, but I'm actually pretty confident in the way that they're going, the direction they're going in, because I listened to Walter's press conference during the week, and he said, "Oh yeah, we've gone over the review and all that sort of stuff. We've looked at where we went wrong," and he goes, "And it can be fixed. It can be a quick fix. We know what to do better the next time, and we know what to do." And then they come out fucking on the weekend and almost beat the reigning premiers.
Yeah,
Took it right up to them
on their home deck.
On their home deck, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's onto something here. Maybe he's we're not like I don't think we're gonna go too well this year, but I feel like we're gonna win a few more games than we did last year.
Well, that in itself was a big tick to me, because last year you were competitive at home and almost non-competitive away, like getting blown off the park away. So to be competitive in Brisbane against Brisbane, big tick.
Yeah, that's right. Bloody oath. Yeah, when we travel last year, they were just like fucking easy beats.
Yeah,
every team was like, here we go, percentage boost here.
Yeah, it's a young team, have to get used to that, because they don't, it's a little bit different from West Coast. I think they get used to it quicker as a team, because they have to travel so often and so far.
Yeah,
that they do get used to it. Whereas I think some of the Victorian teams, that can be a bit of adjustment period, because they only travel outside of Melbourne 3 or 4 times a year, especially if you've got a young team like we saw with Richmond coming to Port. A lot of them wouldn't have played at Adelaide Oval before.
No, that's right.
They wouldn't have travelled much before. I mean,
no.
A lot of them are first, second year players.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think
hostile crowd, different oval.
Yeah, they really looked like fucking deer in headlights.
Yeah,
some stages there.
Yeah, they showed a little bit in the second half, and they're young players. They've got so many fucking top draft picks. They're going to be a force at some point. It's just going to take them a few years.
They'll eventually come good again.
Yeah,
right.
The kids have got a bit of grit.
I just look at Hawthorn. I just think to myself, fucking how they have drafted fantastically, and I've said it for years now. Sam Mitchell is an amazing coach, and he's proving it now.
Well, he was so sought after even when he was playing. He impressed upon people that much that he was going to be an amazing coach. It was almost set in stone for him.
Yep. Well, that's what I mean.
He's clearly got a brilliant mind for the game.
Yeah. Like I just read something before about him saying about how he doesn't like to see players out in the field, tired, like playing tired.
Yeah.
Like he's like, I don't want to see that out in the field. He goes, I want you to be running and running hard, and they do. They're a scary fucking team.
Yeah. Yep. And they're happy.
Yeah.
They remind me of that of Collingwood a couple of years ago, a little bit.
Yeah.
Where they all had smiles on their faces. They're all just playing instinctual footy.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of... Like, I think it's always a pretty big sign when the teams win. I mean, it's easy to be happy when the team's winning, but I think they go hand in hand, one and the other as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with that.
They've recruited their experienced players well, too.
They have, yeah.
To get around the young players.
And they haven't gone too over the top. Like they last year I hated the whole fact. I still hate it with Barras going, and I'm like, oh, that's all right. We'll get their tips. I don't think they're going to go that great this year, and now it's looking shit. Like it's looking like we are going to get the worst tip. We're going to get the worst picks. Yeah. Like, can we have Carlton's picks instead? But you never know. Like
it's a long season.
Anything can happen. They could bottom out.
Oh, a few injuries derails the season.
Oh, that's right. Doesn't take much.
Nah. You're right. They've recruited well with as far as not getting like absolute superstars, just getting what they need.
That's right. Yeah. It's like I who else did that? I think it was like Melbourne. When Melbourne did it, they just drafted a few pieces of the puzzle. Hawthorn have done it as well, like back in their premiership years.
Yeah, they did.
They're a good, like, I don't know, they must have smart people around that footy club.
Yeah. Yeah, they recruited role players back in the day. So, I mean, they had a few superstars already that they'd made themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking Hodge, Mitchell, Franklin, Roughhead.
Yeah. They've always been a pretty powerhouse footy club.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Brian Lakes and the Frawleys and these guys that they recruited just to play their roles. That's where they got their gold.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. Just looking at a few of our Supercoach players, I am so glad I put that duo in from West Coast.
Oh yeah, he had a blinder.
He's gun. He reminds me so much of Jets. He reminds me of Lewis Jetta so much. Got a fucking raking fucking kick on him.
Yep.
Fast kid.
So how do we go? 16.79. That's not too bad. Could be a little better.
Too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Lockie Neal had a better week.
Yeah.
See, fucking Jason Horne-Francis, like I said, they keeps getting played at full forward because we're short forwards.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so
that's not doing us any help.
Last week they played Matt Flynn, and I'm like, oh, they must be going to stick with him as the ruck this year.
Yep.
He played one game and he was absolutely shocking, and now they've gone back to Bailey Williams, and I'm like, fuck, I should have left him in because he played a much better game. And so I don't think fucking Flinny will be coming back in too soon.
Yeah, we might need to do something with the rucks. We're in a bit of strife there.
Yep.
So, fucking, I haven't heard what's happening with old Coleman from Brisbane. I know he was coming off the ACL that he did last year.
Round 6, I reckon they said he should be back by.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's not looking great.
No, it's fucking worth it when he comes back, but fucking, it's a few weeks to wait.
Yeah. So what do you guys end up kicking? What's your final score?
And we dropped off right at the last little bit, but 140. So 21-14 we ended up with.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. See the fucking Crows. I mean, Essendon, they got a worry with their defence.
Essendon? Yeah.
They can't seem to stop the other teams scoring. I mean, well, they let go so far 111 and 161 in the last 2 weeks. I mean, it's a lot of score to go through.
All right.
If you're kicking 100 points and still getting done by 10 goals, you got to look at why.
Yeah, that's not good.
Nah.
I can't believe Kangaroos. I did not see that coming at all.
That wasn't on my bingo card, I can tell you right now.
Nope.
But, well, it means that it's going to be interesting. I mean, I've still got Richmond for the spoon.
Yeah.
Just because of how young they are. They'll surprise a few teams like they did last week. Or the week before, sorry. But, outside of that, I mean, everyone seems to have improved. All the lower teams seem to have improved a little bit. So it's going to make it was a bit of a logjam last year, so it's going to be more interesting now.
Yeah, I feel like North Melbourne, I think they should win a few more games this year.
I
didn't expect them to win that game, but
well, not by 10 goals
Melbourne,
either.
But yeah. Yeah. I'm so spewing though because the Hawthorn versus fucking Carlton game, I picked Carlton by 20 points. I'm like, fuck, if I just picked Hawthorn, I would have got the fucking the tip and the fucking percentage as well. I can't.
What we got? Let's have a look what we got coming up then. See how you're looking for the tips for next week.
It is. Yeah, I know. I just looked at it then. I'm like, it's not going to be great. I've tipped 2 weeks in advance, so I don't know. So I'm happy. And I'm not even going to look because I'm getting too fucking angry.
So we got Essendon and Port
That's
in
a hard
Marvel.
one.
So that's a hard one to pick.
Yeah.
Because
All depends.
like
on
I said
what
with Port,
turns up.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
And fuck, the injuries are starting to pile up now too.
You got injured on the weekend.
Lukosius in the first fucking 2 minutes of the game.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that game's fucking hard to tip. The one straight after that.
Oh, who else? No, actually, we had two
Carlton
others as well. We had
really?
Lockie Jones got hurt as well, and someone else. Fuck. Yeah, well, I think we ended up with 3 injuries out of it. I mean, they finished out the games, but it looks like they'll miss the next round. So, yeah, one of those years.
Yeah, then you got Carlton and Bulldogs. That's going to be a hard one to tip.
Fuck. Bulldogs play well. They were fucking... Oh, I feel bad for them. Because the umpire stats were pretty interesting in their game.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have been real happy with it. 14 to 33, and like there was a lot of ones that weren't really there, or only just there, or... Fuck, it seems to be if you're Collingwood or Carlton, or Hawthorn these days.
Oh, it's Hawthorn for sure now. Hawthorn are the new Richmond. Yeah, ours were fucking the not 15 calls. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Not
It seems
15.
like they must have like a little pep talk before the game or something. Be like, now be on the 15-meter kicks today,
Yeah.
and then that's their fucking buzzword for the day.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, then the next game's Melbourne and Gold Coast Suns. Fucking, that's going to be hard to pick.
That's another fucking interesting one, isn't it?
Who did they play?
They had the bye, didn't they? The Suns
Oh,
last
they had the bye. That makes sense.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because they had the
opening
first
round.
game. Yep. Didn't even realise.
They ended up missing opening round though because of the cyclone. They would have played opening round.
Yeah. Okay, so first, these next two, this round just gone, next one, bye.
Yeah.
And then, hang on, he's going to go move another bye in round 4. The fuck?
Oh, I hate the fixture at the moment.
Yeah.
Fuck
shit.
Fuck opening round off. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Or if you want to make opening round and you want to take it to the other states or whatever, make everyone play, but make them all play interstate. Like,
Exactly right.
I don't get it.
I don't know, like, our first 5 rounds, we played, like, Gold Coast, Brisbane, we got Freo, and then we got GWS, and then we got Carlton. Like, Carlton's not that much of a threat now, and it's at Adelaide Oval as well, so it could be, we usually play okay there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we used to.
That's still a fair
It's a bit different.
start to the season for a team
fair
that finished
start.
second bottom.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we didn't finish second top, can't. Fucking hell. And then the week after that, we play Essendon at home, which is another winnable game.
Yeah.
But I think then it starts to settle. Oh, after that, we play Hawthorn. Sweet.
Hmm.
I don't know. There's a few games there that we should win, but I'm not going to be one of these people that look ahead and be like, we will have this and this and this. I'm just going to take it a week at a time.
I'll tell you what, looking at the rest of round 3, that's a cunt of a round to tip.
Oh, yeah. What do you think I just tipped? I just tipped fucking 2 weeks in advance. And I'm not even going to look at the fucking tips.
So St Kilda Richmond, you'd think St Kilda would win that, but fucking Richmond's formed the week before. You never know. Brisbane Geelong, fucking toss a coin there.
Hawthorn and Giants, that's going to be a good game.
Fuck, that's in Tassie too.
I reckon. Yeah, of course it is. Fucking counts.
And Adelaide
I
North.
think if there's a team that can knock them off, it'll be the Giants, I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah, their running game.
Yeah.
It's nice to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, Brisbane Lions, Cats, that'd be a good one. That was meant to be David round, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Crows in North Melbourne at Adelaide Oval. North Melbourne, I think they're going to get a bit of a flogging.
Tell you what, that fucking Finn Callaghan, I know he had a good year last year for the Giants, but he fucking snuck up on me a little bit, that lad. So I didn't watch as much footy last year as I had in previous years because the umpiring shits me to fucking tears these days, but yeah, he's fucking good. Real good.
Yeah, the umpiring and the fucking commentary. Oh my fucking god, I can't handle the commentary. Fucking that Kelly chick. Oh my god, please. Shut the fuck up. I got nothing against female commentators, but man, she just butchers everything.
Yeah, she's shocking.
Yeah.
And you must be thinking they must be fucking having to talk about her behind her back.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking great.
My god.
We get her
go
again.
over there again, fuck's sake. Anyway, she might be a nice person. She's just garbage on the mic.
She could be.
Fuck, I don't know.
I know that well. Fucking hell, we have a lot of Sunday games. Jesus, I get it that way. Like you want to fucking. You know we're not that great, but you want to throw you're gonna throw us in with the fucking Wolves, and then fucking be like, but you're gonna get Sunday games as well, by the way.
I love that when your team's not going well and you end up out in the fucking wilderness for a couple of years.
Oh, we got a Friday night game against Essendon. That should be alright.
Yeah.
Anything could happen this year. There's a few things I really want to see change. I really want to see fucking Harley just start playing footy and not fucking being fucking stupid. Like, I know he's only a young fella and he's getting tagged a lot and he's getting a lot of shit, but
yeah,
man, he just needs to stick to just playing footy. Fucking don't worry about getting into it.
This is where he needs one of the older boys to just grab him and be like, all right, young fella, we get you aggressive and you play on the edge and all that, and we love it. Just stay on this side of the edge of the line.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Yeah.
You just come back over here where we play footy.
Yeah, that's right. You want to hurt him in the way you do what you do well, and that's fucking play footy.
Absolutely.
Burn off him. I get it. Like he gets a lot of attention, which you got to expect it. Like,
yeah,
he is the first. Like he is second year player now, and he was number one pick, but he has the talent to go with it as well. You can't just let him run because he'll fucking destroy him.
I don't agree with the amount of pressure that gets put on the number one draft pick every year, especially with the amount of talent that he's got and the fanfare that came with it. I don't like it. I think it's fucking bullshit. The amount of media around it as well. They're the cunts that write the papers, and they're half to blame because they're just giving fuel to the opposition players and supporters.
Yep.
Like, you read it in the paper every week, you read it on the app every week, it's gonna get under your skin as a supporter and as a player. I think some of the supporters can probably the grown men can handle themselves with a bit more decorum, but each to their own.
No, that's right. The media is just unreal.
There's too many of them. I'm fucking adamant about this. There's too many cunts that write articles about footy. Yeah. And that go on TV. There's 4,395 fucking TV shows. Every Tom, Dick and Harry has a online column, plus you got fucking the 47 national papers. Yeah. And they all need something to write about. That's why that's where you get fucksticks like Michelangelo Rucci saying that about Zach Butters' fucking contract. Boy, it looks like he's leaving. He's contracted for this year and next year. Like, shut the fuck up. We haven't even played a game yet. This was fucking 3 weeks ago the cockhead was saying it. Wow. I'm adamant that they need to have a window, the same as they have. I've said this to you before. They need to have, like they have the trade period, and you can only trade within the 10 days or whatever it is these days. That they need to have 1 month at the end of the season where that's the only time that reporters are allowed to talk about contracts. Yeah, I agree. That's it. You can't report on it outside of that because the commentary around it is fucking garbage.
It just makes me sick. Like every time I go on to like anything West Coast Eagles, it's as soon as the first article pops up, it's always, what teams Harley Reid going to end up be playing for next year in Victoria? It's like, get fucked. Yeah, like, that's bullshit. And then like how much he's going to get paid. It's like, all right, you want to talk like that? Fucking Eagles can afford to pay him whatever they fucking want to pay him because they're the richest fucking team, richest fucking club in the AFL.
Yeah.
And then they talk about fucking Hawthorn and all them. It's like, well, okay, what's Hawthorn going to give up? Because they've got nothing to give.
Yeah.
They're not just going to walk him into the fucking club. You fucking knobs.
Yeah.
It pisses me off. It's like, and there's going to be a whole year of this if he doesn't sign a contract.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's just going to be ridiculous. Like, I get it. The players don't buy into it. Like they always talk about behind the four walls of the club and all that sort of stuff. But there comes a time, like you do leave the club. Not every player fucking stays there and fucking you're not living there like a fucking campus.
Yeah.
Fucking they do read this shit and they do go on interviews and all that sort of stuff and get
sick of it
all the time. Yeah, that's right.
I remember and I said that it wouldn't affect them at all would be naive. I remember when Dangerfield looked like he was going and he ended up going. And I remember one thing I will say, Tex Walker being pretty frank about his efforts to make him stay, and he said about, oh, if he fucking goes, I'm never talking to him again, and blah blah blah, which I quite liked. I like the honesty of those interviews when the players just be themselves.
Yeah,
but I'm sure there would be some form of conversation, especially between the close mates.
Oh fucking
his little group, they'd be like, so, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. Well, that's like with Oscar Allen, how there's no contracts on and all that sort of stuff. He's the captain. He's the co-captain. Surely the players would be like, what's going on, mate? Are you going to stay or what?
Yeah, yeah.
And the commentators, something the other day about how no one would be pissed off at him if he wanted to leave to better his career and go to a successful club. It's you got to start somewhere to get somewhere.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not like he was there when we were fucking winning premierships and stuff.
Yes. But that's the whole idea of the draft, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
That's literally the idea of it. This is why I get shitty when... And we've benefited from it because we've got Jason Horne-Francis.
Yeah.
But I don't particularly like that. And it started for me with... Tom Boyd was the first big one.
Mm-hmm.
What did he go after 1 year?
Yeah.
And it's like... I don't like that. I think that it just throws the equalisation out the window.
It does.
Because unless you've had a fucking huge year the first year and your currency is through the roof,
yeah,
then essentially when you trade off a first round draft pick, a high in the top 5, I mean, you're only going to get that again for him. You're not going to get
that's right.
They should be asking if the Harley Reid was to go. And even if he has an okay year this year, it should be mandatory that you have to trade 2 first round draft picks to get him, or double what he was initially taken for, just to get him. Yeah. So that the team that has just put 2 years into him and used their number 1 draft pick to get him isn't thrown out.
That's right. Oh, that's what I was thinking as well. Say he does leave at the end of the year, and we somehow get the number 1 pick again. One of the bottom clubs, if it's not us, but if one of the bottom clubs give up the number 1 draft pick for him, so does that mean we can't take another Victorian kid because it's just going to be happening? Yeah. The same shit's going to happen all over again, or is it because Harley Reid's gone? You guys wanted him that bad, where you've fucking made a big song and dance about it this whole fucking 2 years now? Where you're going to be happy for it. You're going to be like, oh, okay, we don't care now. We're not going to make a fucking song and dance about it because this kid that you just got isn't as good as Harley Reid. And Harley Reid now is back home where he belongs, which they all fucking think.
Well, I think there's a bit of both there because I think, there was so much said about Harley Reid on the way to the draft. He was the greatest fucking, one of the best teenagers they'd ever seen. Yeah. I think that is where it all started.
Yeah.
Because there's nowhere near as much fanfare about the number 1 draft pick from last year.
No. I've never seen such hype over a number 1 draft pick.
Yeah.
It's absolutely unreal. And I get it, he is a good player, but he's still got... the best is not yet. He hasn't come close to his best
nowhere
yet.
Near it. He's running at probably 20% of his potential.
Yeah, that's right. Like, what needs to happen this year is he needs to sign a contract. If he doesn't sign a contract, well, that's it. Like, he's clearly going at the end of the year.
Well, in saying that, it's not unheard of. I remember the year that Travis Boak strung Port out to the end of the year, and then Geelong did their big thing, and he was.
I was going to say that was like
he was
when he
actually
gonna get
undecided. That's why he was He kept saying he hadn't made up his mind, and he hadn't.
Yeah.
He heard Geelong out and spoke to his family, and still stayed. It's rare when it goes to that distance that they end up staying, but it has happened.
Well, there's talks that he's going to sign a 2-year contract, which I kind of hope he does, because that would just shut everyone up. Because I was thinking, I wonder if he does sign a 2-year contract, because he is contracted till next year as well, so that'll put him an extra year. I don't know if that's going to go an extra 2 years on that year next year, or
it normally would. Yeah, if he
that.
signed a 2-year contract, that would generally start at the end of this one.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm kind of hoping he does, but yeah. Well, like I said, I'll be pissed if he does go, but I won't begrudge him, because, like I said, there's been kids that have come straight out and said that they don't want to leave Victoria. Like they'll straight out leave, won't even nominate for the draft if someone else outside of Victoria will pick them up, and that's fucking disgusting.
And it's not only Victoria either. I mean, Chad Wingard did it.
Yeah.
When we drafted him, because I reckon it was Greater Western Sydney was really keen on him, and he essentially said, "Look, I'll just want to come back to South Australia within a year," and then he ended up fucking leaving for Victoria anyway. But yeah, he was one. There was someone else as well, I reckon. I can't remember off the top of my head, but another interstater that has done it as well.
Yeah. Is he retired now, Wingard?
Yeah, he's retired.
Yeah, well so.
His fucking whole career just went into obscurity once he left us.
Yeah. Yeah, he was nowhere as good.
Nah.
I think
it was his attitude that fucked him up.
Yeah. Yeah, he thought he was way better than he was.
He's now doing stuff in football media. He never was interested in footy besides playing it. He said himself, I remember interviews with him, and they're like, and he's like, I don't watch footy, I'd prefer to watch basketball. He actually said if he was taller, he would have wanted to be a basketball player.
Yeah.
And footy was his second option.
Yeah, he's a weird man.
Yeah, he's a weird guy.
Weird fucking guy.
He won us a few games. I was happy while he was there.
Yeah, there's always good memories of players like that at your club. Fucking, that's what I mean. That's one thing I love about Judd. I always loved him, no matter what. Even when he was in Carlton, still thought he was a fucking legend. Because the way he left, he won a premiership, he stuck around another year. Barring injuries, we could have gone all the way that year.
Yeah.
You guys probably wish we had have.
Yeah.
And, but he went out on a high and left the club as a legend. And
barring one specific injury during the game that we played against you, that probably lost you the game when Cousins went down with the hammy.
Yeah, well, I think Judd was carrying an injury as well. That's why he barely even kicked the ball that game.
Yeah, that whole year, wasn't it? That was the year he had the really bad groins, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Man, I remember seeing him play at full forward, and he's running at probably 30%, and he still kicked 3 or 4 goals. But he's I remember him marking the ball 30 metres out and handballing it off because he couldn't make the distance.
Yeah.
Because his groins were so bad. But fuck,
he was good.
Chris Judd at half pace in the goal square is better than most still.
Yeah. Yeah. I still remember his first game. He was unreal. Is that the one against Brisbane? Or was that
that was his first big game. That's right, yeah. His first real big game was the Brisbane where Lee Matthews was like, who the fuck is this kid?
Yeah, who's this guy? Just kicked 5 goals on us.
Yeah.
He was unreal. But like I said, if Harley did go at the end of the year, I would be pissed, but I wouldn't be too pissed. At least he fucking had the balls to give it a go.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if he does stay and he signs on for another couple of years, I'll give him a lot of respect
Oh,
for
fucking oath.
telling them all to shove it.
I feel like he would. I don't know, because when you hear from the players themselves,
Yeah.
you get a whole different perspective about what they think is going to happen.
Yeah.
And how they feel it is. Like, even one of the retired, or not, he's not retired, but he doesn't play for us anymore. He was getting interviewed the other day, and they're like, no matter what you hear in the media and all that sort of shit, they're like, Harley's not like that. He's not out there for money or anything like that. He's out there to just play footy. Like,
Yeah.
he's having fun playing footy.
Yeah.
He's not thinking about how much money he can make and all that sort of shit. And you can see that. Like, he's just having fun, fucking. And you can tell he's like one of those. He's a typical country lad that fucking just loves playing footy. And he's a lot of the country lads have really good footy smarts. Well, I've noticed that a lot.
Oh, a lot of the country leagues.
On.
A lot of the country leagues are as tough as your state leagues. Like,
Yeah. Oh, fucking oath.
because they pay, like, their A grade country leagues, they pay good money.
Yeah.
So they had a big thing here in SA. Like, there was, because the SANFL was losing players to the country league because they were paying them better, which is mind-boggling.
I'm just trying to get this thing up. Trying to think of the kid's name.
The kid, Billy the kid.
I think that's him. I'm not sure if it is him or not. Could be. I think his name's Isaac Keller. He's a, if it's him, can't think of his fucking name, but anyway, he's from Port Augusta and he played on the weekend for Saints.
Yep.
And he had like a really good game. But yeah. Well, you look at fucking Rosie. He's turned out alright. He's not a bad player.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
He turned out pretty good.
Man, he just keeps on doing all the right things.
Yeah.
Yeah, love him. Can't wait for Zachy to come back.
It's so funny, like, when you hear stories about fucking Mark Rashudo going to his family's house and trying to sweet talk him and all that sort of shit, and he ends up in fucking power.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't work, did it?
Nah.
But, it's going to be interesting to see where the footy goes this year. Now, all our teams, see how they end up.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I'm not looking forward to is fucking where they're going with some of this. And I say it every year, the MRO shit. I don't understand how that Archer kid, Glenn Archer's lad, got 3 games for that.
Yeah.
What's he supposed to do?
Yeah, I saw that. It's not much you can fucking...
So the Friday before, the Friday before, Thursday, I watched the Richmond Carlton game, and there was almost an identical incident, but the other person didn't get hurt, and it was a free kick the other way because he took his legs.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw that one. Mm-hmm.
Like, in the ruling, if anything, it should have been a free kick to him.
It should have been.
And he ends up with fucking 3 weeks because we keep judging, they keep getting penalties on the outcome rather than the actual action. I don't understand that.
No, I don't understand it myself. It's never going to be able to figure it out, no matter how hard you fucking try.
Oh, it's fucking utter bullshit. I love that fucking thing that they did on Backchat though.
Shit.
You see,
hang on a sec. Give me 1 second. I've just lost power.
Yeah, I like the thing they did on Backchat where they were saying this is what he should have done, and then showed a bunch of those fucking things with people backflipping over people and that NFL thing where he fucking does a flip over the linesman and shit.
Yeah.
They're fucking hilarious.
I love Backchat.
They're funny cunts.
Yeah, I watch them all the time. They're fucking hilarious blokes. And they say it how it is as well. Like,
yeah.
They had... Will Schofield did a thing today. He did look a little short, and it's like AFL asked Sender, please explain to the West Coast Eagles about Harley's giving the finger to the fucking fans.
Yeah.
And Will Schofield's like,
It's funny the perception you get of the footy players when they're playing. Like, Will Schofield, all right player, like, bit of a back pocket plumber.
Yeah.
And, like, the few little interviews you do see of him, it's like, yeah. But then
Yeah, you wouldn't.
you get to see his personality, and he's a fucking ripper.
Yeah, he's a funny cunt. He's well spoken to, and
Yeah.
oh man, I love listening to him. Well, it's going to be hilarious if he's commentating on the weekend. I don't think he is though, but yeah, listening to him and Pav is so fucking funny because he like full gives it to Pav, and you can hear Pav getting the shits. But yeah, when they do derbies.
He might have played on him a couple of times too.
Yeah, he probably did. He did play on him a couple of times.
Fuck, Pav, he could play.
Yes.
Another cunt should have played for Port.
Definitely one of those players that you wish that they won a premiership for him.
Yeah, fuck it, they should have.
Yeah.
Poor bastard.
He was
Gave
in
everything to that club.
2014. Was it 2000? No, it was 13.
13, yeah.
13, yeah.
Yeah, gave everything to that fucking club.
You did?
I saw them through their fucking shittest times.
Oh, yeah, fucking oath.
And a fucking superstar.
Loyalty.
Remember those few years where that first year where they moved him into the midfield?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, well, here we go. And he just fucking tore it to shreds. Man.
Oh, he was fucking champion. Big cunt, too.
Yeah, I remember Port made a play for him real hard when he was young. I just thought, fuck, imagine if we had landed him. And we had Warren Treadray and Pav.
Can you imagine that? Jesus Christ. That would have been beasts. Speaking of midfield, fuck, I really hope they keep Baker in the midfield.
Yeah.
He is a
you need that
beast.
Guy.
Jesus.
You need it. For a small man, too, he's not a big boy.
No.
And you see, like, that's what always worries me with our midfield. So they're all, Zach Butters is small, Connor Rosie's small, Bokey's small, Willem Drew's small to medium, Ollie's big. But we fucking don't have a big midfield. You look at some of the other blokes out there, like Patrick Cripps is a fucking monster, Bontempelli's huge.
Yeah.
You seen that fucking Connor Nash from Hawthorn?
Yeah,
he's 198 centimetres. Like, he's fucking massive.
He's a monster. Yeah.
What? Oh, man. And Will Day, he's another fucking big boy. Like, every team has these fucking absolute 6'5" beasts just roaming the midfield.
Yeah.
Imagine Tony Liberatore coming up against them fucking 30 years ago.
He'd run with the legs.
Fucking, they're all... Oh, John Barnes was fucking Geelong's ruckman. It's 193 centimetres. But fucking hell.
Yeah, the traditional midfielder is a lot taller now.
Oh, a little bit bigger. Oh, fucking huge cunts.
I remember when Juddy was fucking first coming on. Fuck, he's a tall midfielder.
He'd get dwarfed now.
Now he's like, he'd be a fucking midget. He'd look like Bakes out there.
Insane.
Fuck, I love Bakes. I've always loved him. He's always been one of those players that, for an opposition player, you love to watch.
Yeah,
the way he goes at it, it's just a hard little cunt. And he was just into everything. That first half, like, if he had the bigger tank, fuck, he'd be unreal.
No, he's a good player. That versatility is good to have as well, because he can play forward and back as well.
Yeah.
And he's a good kick.
Fucking oath he is. It's a fucking beautiful kick. That's the only thing I love about that duo. He's got a nice kick on him. Fucking fluent. Good pass. Like, good chip pass.
That's what you need. You need the players that can deliver that really hard kick from halfback.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you can have another player that can... The two hardest kicks, I reckon, are that set up 45 kick into the middle to break it open, and then, obviously your inside 50 kick is the most important kick in footy.
It is, yeah. We definitely missed Waterman on the weekend. Like, we missed that.
You need that
sticky
lead up.
Hands. Yeah.
Yeah. And that fucking... The lead up players like that are the ones that create space for the other players.
Yeah.
Right, this is where we've had trouble in the past, having Charlie Dixon, and I loved him, and it wasn't his fault because we had a game plan based around him.
Yeah.
Because he's not a lead up forward, you stifle the space.
Yeah.
You take up space there. Whereas if you got lead up forwards, they're constantly dragging players out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's right. Yep. I really hope Oscar Allen has a better year this year, like injury free. He just needs some confidence in his body.
Yeah,
He doesn't. You know,
just a bit of continuity, you know.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
get that fucking confidence back once you've strung 4 or 5 games together and start kicking a few, start clunking a few.
Yeah, that's right. You can just see not like he goes crashing the packs as much as he used to, and all that sort of stuff. And when he lands, you see him like he's trying to land a certain way.
You guys need Waterman and Allen to string games together.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's what you need. You need them to be able to create synergy because they're both great on their day.
Mm-hmm.
If they can create something together, you got like a Mackay Kerno situation.
Yeah. Well, if I'm pretty sure Waterman hopefully should be back next week.
Yeah, calves
that'd be
just
handy.
He's had a couple of calf issues. They're always they can hang around and come back, and
they can. Yeah,
once if they don't get them right, 100% right, they're fucking pains in the ass.
Yep.
Because they can feel it right for a bit and then pop up again.
Yeah, all of a sudden, we've got calf soreness. Yeah, fucking hell. I've got a headache. Cunts. I've got a soreness from fucking buying new TVs. I don't know that anymore.
Don't just walk away these days.
Yep, that's right. Turn it off and check the score later.
Yep. That's what I do these days.
Or I don't even check the score, I just look at Sam when she looks at her phone.
Just check the body language.
Yeah. That's what I say to her. I'm like, if we're losing, don't make a sound or anything like that. Oh, no. Oh, shut up. Stop making sounds.
Yeah. No, I had to cut back on the remote control budget, so I just walk away now.
Yep. Yeah, it's much easier. It's easier to take a loss as well when you walk away.
Yeah.
You're watching it and you see it and it's just heartbreaking. It's like, you fucking can't. It sticks with you for the whole week. And
yeah.
It's just footy.
Well, that's why I just was like, it was starting to seep into everything.
Yeah. No, it does. It does. It puts you in, like sometimes you'd be sitting there and you'd be like, can't, it's just football. Like, come on. And then you're arguing with yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, get out. I can't, can I?
You're looking at him like, if I had half your talent, you bastard, you can't even fucking play for the club. How do you look at the Guernsey and fucking still be happy with yourself?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, have you seen that ad with Harley in it? When the cunt's like, oh, fuck it, I could have kicked that. And then Harley comes into the room. He's like, well, come on then.
I haven't actually, that's gold.
Get your boots. And they're all like, go on. And he's like, oh, I can't.
I like that, though.
It's funny. Yeah, I'll find it when we get off here and I'll show you. It's fucking funny.
I've seen all the cracking cash converters ads that they have. Oh, my God. Fucking Patrick Cripps rolling up in his car going, driving off again. Oh, yeah, no worries.
What the fuck?
Oh, he's got a broken surfboard.
Oh, those ones, yeah. What are you doing, man? Hey, wankers. Oh, well, I hope well, you guys had a better week this week. Keep on rolling that through.
Yes, hopefully.
Get our fucking Supercoach players up and running.
Yeah.
Come on, Jason or Francis, we're looking at you, mate.
Yeah, come on, mate. Had high hopes.
Yeah. Lockie Neal, come on, mate.
Stop trying to deck cunts and just get the footy.
Yeah, that's right. And hopefully West Coast get their first win this week. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, hopefully in the derby.
Anything can happen in the derby. Derby's like showdowns. No matter where you are on the ladder.
And Freo finds ways to lose games these days, so
they really do. They really fucking do. Alright guys, we'll leave it at that. And yes, we'll be back next week.
We'll catch you on the next bit of Mafia AFL. I can start talking about everyone's contracts and I'll start writing an article.
The Eagles win could be next week. Alright guys, catch you on the next one.
Catch you later.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bearded Mafia Podcast, yo, this raw.